What's good, guys? It's Sam here, and I wanted to talk about goals and my experience with them in terms of setting them and whatnot. So I've got a list here, and I wanted to talk about the goal that I had, one of the goals that I had for 2018, and the results of that and how I progressed through 2018. So 2018 for me was such a crazy year. But before I get into that, make sure you press that red button that says subscribe and that little bell notification. That little bell notification is like Christmas every day. It's like Santa. He brings you gifts. It's YouTube sending you notifications every time I post. What's better than that? Anyways, to get into it, I love traveling. I love experiencing just the world and seeing what other people do and just the things that are around the world, other cultures, how people live, how people eat, and just experiencing life, right? To me, that is very enjoyable. I think it's a lot of fun. So 2017 was the year that I did the most traveling. I backpacked around Europe in 2011, and then I did a little bit of traveling, a bunch of moving and whatnot. But 2017, I did the most traveling, even more, I would say, or just as much as I did when I backpacked around Europe. And now 2018, I had wanted to get to some type of trip every single month of the year. Or 12 trips a year, even if it wasn't every single month, but I did 2 in one month and didn't do 1 in another month. So I wrote that down, and that was either at the very end of December of 2017 or I think it was the end of December 2017. And then about a week or two ago, I realized that I got to, I went through and counted them all up, and I got to all 12 vacations this year. So I just wanted to run through that, not to brag or talk about how awesome I am, which I think I am pretty fucking awesome, but I think you're fucking awesome too, and I think everybody is awesome. It's more so about the mindset, right? Like, I live my life based on my fucking rules. So because I live on my rules, I'm awesome, because I'm not going to make rules that don't make me fucking awesome, right? Same thing for you. You should live life based on your rules. You should live life, in my opinion, based on the way you want to fucking live life. Like, that's how I believe people are successful. You live life for yourself. You live life on your terms and understanding what is truly fucking important to you. Not like, if there's something you want to do, right? Whatever it is, it's a goal that you want to achieve, whether it's like fucking you want to be a personal trainer or you want to travel more or whatever the case is, understand what's important to you. Whatever that is that you say you want to do, all the other things that you do, all of them. If the pinnacle is what you want, right? Like, if you want, for me, I enjoy traveling, right? By the way, I have a big announcement coming in the month of March. So stay tuned for that. Also, if you are following along, I'm documenting my journey of getting to $100 a day online and telling you exactly what I'm doing, where I'm making my money, and whatnot. So if you are subscribed, you can follow along with that journey if you are interested. I also post a lot on Instagram, which will be the first link in the description, so click that. So if whatever it is, just say, for example, it was traveling for you. That was your thing. That's what you wanted to do. And I'm not saying you should do that. That's what I like to do. You should do what's important to you. So you're going to have to understand yourself in terms of what you like. Now, if you like traveling, just let's run through an example, right? And you can change these numbers based on your own fucking budget, right? It is 2019 now, so you can go, you're probably potentially thinking about money or whatever it is that you would like to achieve in the new year, maybe reflecting on the past year. And if it was traveling that you like to do, you want to do more of it, you really get a lot of enjoyment and fulfillment out of traveling, meeting new people, being around awesome fucking folks, and trying different gyms around the world, like whatever it is, like these are some things that I enjoy, right? So if that was yours, and then say you go out to eat, right? 3 or 4 times a week. And maybe you only spend $10 per meal, right? You buy lunches. And that's, say, $40, right? You do it 4 times per week on average, whether it's like your coffee and other fucking shit you do throughout the day, right? So it's like $40 a week. And then you have a car payment. It's $250 a month, right? And then you buy a piece of clothing or something else every single month. And that's $30 or whatever the case is. So you've got $40 per week on food and shit on top of your groceries, right? This is like going out to eat. Times 4 weeks is $160 plus a $250 car payment. So you're up to $400, right? $410. Now you add on another $30 for the clothing or whatever it is that you purchase. You're up to $440. Okay. Think about that for a second. $440. If you really want to travel, and if maybe you're married, maybe you feel the need that you have to go on vacation with your spouse or your significant other or your kids or what have you. Okay, that's fine. Do you? I get it. So just change the numbers, right? If you're doing $440 in 1 month, you could do a weekend somewhere. Yeah. It's that simple, right? You could do one weekend every single month for the remainder of the year for 2019. Like, it's not that complex. Or maybe you feel that you want to be fancy and you want to stay at like a nicer hotel or nicer Airbnb because you like spending money on things like that and you get fulfillment out of them, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying that there is. You do you. Then do that for 2 months and make 6 trips, right? Because that's what you really want. Don't fucking spend the money on the other shit you don't need. Like, do you want that car payment just so you feel that you have a new car? When really what you get more fulfillment out of is actually making the trip, having the trips? Like, do you remember like all the fucking memories and shit you had from like going out to eat and spending that $40 every single week? Or would you rather go do something sweet every single weekend, or like 1 weekend a month? You know what I mean? And spend $450. Go doing something. Go have a weekend trip and a night out, like a weekend or a hotel or something like that, or 2 nights in a hotel. Stay Friday and Saturday night and come back on a Sunday and do a 6-hour drive or something. Like, it's not that hard. So I probably don't even need to go through this list because I got completely off topic, but I think what I talked about was far more important than me rattling off some names of places that I've been for 2018. I did meet my goal of getting to go on vacation for 12 times in the year of 2018. 2019, there's going to be more travel for longer periods of time to more places and more fucking epic content. So if you guys thought this video was interesting or slightly insightful or whatever the case is, make sure you let me know by leaving a like on it. Or if you have any questions, let me know down below in the comments. Also, reach out to me on Instagram and say, "What's up?" Just like that. "What's up?" And I'll talk to you soon. Peace.